Hello, welcome back. And if you are a sports fan and you've been betting on games and they've been losing, you might want to listen to this. A sprawling international criminal conspiracy to rip college basketball results had led to 26 men being charged with federal crimes on Thursday, January the 15th, 2026 in a Pennsylvania federal court. The charges include bribery in sporting contests, wire fraud, and conspiracy. And we also have some North Carolina ties into this, and four of the defendants have North Carolina ties. Cammy and Shell of Winston-Salem, who played at NC AT&T before moving to Delaware State this season. Daquavion Josh Short in Greenville, a former University of New Orleans player. Elijah Gray of Charlotte, a former Fordham player. And Jalen Smith of Charlotte, a basketball coach and trainer. And the scheme, which began with professional gains in the Chinese Basketball Association, widened to involve more than 39 players across at least 17 divisions. NCAA teams rigging or attempted to rig over 29 games. The fixers and gamblers recruited players with offers of bribes ranging from $10,000 to $30,000 per game to purposely underperform, and ensure their team failed to cover the point spread. The key figures: the 26 individuals charged include 20 current and former players, 6 fixers, 2 trainers, and 2 high-stakes gamblers. Marvis Fairley and Shane Hennon, former NBA player Antonio Blakeney was also charged and allegedly helped recruit other players. And the U.S. Attorney David Metcalf called the scheme a significant corruption of the integrity of sports, and the investigation is ongoing. And there are penalties for these individuals. Federal criminal penalties. In recent federal cases, individuals charged with sports bribery and wire fraud face significant penalties with potential sentences of decades in prison. So the charges in the incident carry the following maximum federal penalties upon conviction: bribery in sporting contests, a maximum of 5 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000. Wire fraud and conspiracy to commit wire fraud, each count carries a maximum of 20 years in prison and a fine of up to $250,000. And these are maximum sentences, and actual penalties are determined by a federal district court judge based on U.S. sentences, guidelines, and other factors. And we have NCAA institutional penalties for college athletes and staff. NCAA penalties are separate from federal charges and focus on eligibility and institutional sanctions. Athletes found guilty of intentionally altering games outcome or betting on their own school games face a permanent loss of NCAA eligibility. The coaches and institutions can face severe penalties, including fines, probation, reduction in scholarships, and recruiting person days. Show cause order for implemented coaches, which can effectively bar them from coaching at an NCAA member school for a period of time unless the school show cause, while the restrictions should not apply. And the NCAA also emphasized Their failure to cooperate in an investigation by proving false information can lead to a permanent loss of eligibility. So, for the parents of these people, these students, or for the coaches, their families, and everything, whoa, 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 is all I can say. Woo, you have something ahead of you.